All right, folks, welcome back to the Live at a Dollar Podcast Network. It is now time for us to do our football podcast for the week. We have made 2 cuts this week. PC and JT and CJ, they're out. No, JT is here.
I'm here.
He's here. Our Norm is here. And look at this, folks.
Hey.
No, I just wanted everyone to stare at you for a second.
Oh, okay.
All right, that's right. That's Miggs. There he is, right then and there. He's going to be joining us. It's like our kind of our sixth man. Yes. And we needed some strength off the bench.
We needed some spark.
We needed a spark today, so we bring in the good old Miggs for that as well. All right, so Miggs, what we're gonna do here for a little while. I think Kobe just hurt his arm on the way back into the room. I think he's gonna be. I hope he's okay. As long as he didn't hurt his voice, because you're gonna have to hear his voice at some point.
I'm okay.
He's good. We can hear him. That's perfect. All right. So we're going to do a little bit of recap of last week, and we're going to get into this week's, and we're going to make some picks for this week's as well. Yep. JT will hopefully have a hot take or two. I'll throw some stuff at him, and Miggs, you're welcome as well to throw a hot take in or out. We are going to, by the way, JT, normally we would start with our regulars on the show. I am going to start with the new guy this week.
I'll allow it.
Because we have to talk about one of the biggest storylines in the NFL right now, and it happens to do with his team.
Yeah.
The Baltimore Ravens. One word for you right now, stinky. That's what they look like. They're stinky right now. Miggs, tell us what the hell's going on in Baltimore right now.
Dude, I really wish I could tell you. I mean, similar team that we had last year. We added a couple of pieces, and it just looks like it's a whole new team. Everybody's crumbling. The defense isn't playing well. We just traded Adolph Owe to the Chargers for a safety, and him and Kyle Hamilton are back together. I cannot think of his name off the top of my head.
Tyson Campbell?
No. Come on, dude. But
oh, you're talking about the Chargers guy?
Yes. It starts with an A.
No, his first name does. It's Gildens. His last name.
Oh, yeah,
Gilman.
Okay, well,
him and Kyle Hamilton played together at Notre Dame. Maybe they got a little spark back
there.
there.
Of course.
At safety. Roquan needs to get back together.
Right.
Lamar's hurt, which does suck. Derrick Henry with the fumbles. I mean, it's a tough look out there. It's scary. It's panic hour right now. A lot of people are calling for John Harbaugh's job. I don't know.
Do you think John Harbaugh should lose his job?
I don't think he should lose his job. I do think we should not have let Mike McDonald go. Okay. Harbaugh should have stepped to front office, and Mike McDonald should have stepped up. I mean, Seattle looks good. They don't look that bad. So just a few changes. Maybe get an O lineman. You know, we freed up like $8 million in cap with Owe gone, so maybe get another defensive lineman because that D-line is a little scary, and especially we lose Matabuke for the year. So it's
that's a big loss.
It's a big loss, right?
Whenever I saw that he got hurt.
He played week 1. We looked great. Then he was out, and the defense, the line just looked horrible.
Yeah.
Looked like a bunch of JV players out there. So we're panicking right now, but I still have faith. You know, the Rams are going to be a tough matchup this week, but the schedule does get easier after bye week.
Okay.
I still have faith in us to make playoffs.
It's crazy how just like having one player on the defense out is like
such a big difference.
Changed.
Yeah,
right.
I've seen it with the Vikings with Van Ginkel and Harrison. Yeah, the gang. With him being out or Harrison Smith being out, it's like that defense is like
depleted.
Right. Yeah, it's night and day.
They lose that locker room guy.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
You're on the field, coach. You're on the field. You're a big guy on the field there, especially when guys like Gink or Harrison Smith making huge plays for our defense. Man. Like you said, Roquan Smith. You lose a guy like that.
Need Roquan to step up.
Right.
I mean, he game 2. Ray Lewis gave him some insane pep talk. It was the best Roquan Smith's looked in the last couple of years.
So you need Ray in every game.
We need Ray.
Defensive coordinator, right?
Bring Haloti Nada out there. Bring everybody back to rally the troops because it's looking scary.
Yeah, it's looking bad. Okay. Well, I wanted to get the Ravens off the docket at this point to start off. Right. JT, I'm going to go to you here because the Jets are they're gone. They're out of here. All right, JT, take a deep breath. We're going to go to you here. Jets are 0-5. Okay. Yeah. Dolphins 1-4, Baltimore 1-4, Cleveland 1-4, Tennessee 1-4, Raiders 1-4, Giants 1-4, Saints 1-4. Are the Jets the worst team in the league right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I wanted to see if there was another answer at that point. Also,
there's like, if you want to have y'all ever seen Shark Tale before, where they pull out the list and it's like, here's whale poo, and then there's you. It's there's the Saints, and then there's the Jets. Like they're at the very, very bottom, man. And just like I feel like nobody should be shocked that Justin Fields and the Jets didn't work out. It's not a big shocker. It shouldn't be a shock to anyone.
Yeah.
But the Jets team is
they're stinky.
They're
bad.
They're the worst.
When the Dolphins' only win of the season is against the Jet team, you could say it right then and there. That team is bad.
That team's got more problems than they know what to do with right now. So
I do love Garrett Wilson though.
Okay, Garrett Wilson's
a great player.
Right, Garrett Wilson's good. Right,
like
they have pieces.
There are pieces. Right, there's pieces on all teams. The difference is that the Justin Fields experiment at this point is just not working.
The problem is he's stat padding towards the end of the game, so his stats don't look horrible.
Right,
because I saw them on Twitter, and I'm like, they can't be this decent looking, and the team doesn't look that good.
It's the same thing with what Bryce Young does. He stat pads.
Yeah,
it's just. Dude, these aren't real stats. What are we doing?
You guys are down 30. Like you gotta at least throw the ball and get some.
Exactly.
Unless they're playing the Dolphins, and they're up 30 at that point. Although the Dolphins were up 17-0 and found a way to blow that game, they're very good at doing that at this point as well. All right, so now we just went from the bottom. So let's go to the top at this point too. There are no more undefeated teams in the league. Yep. San Francisco is 4-1. Tampa Bay is 4-1. Detroit is 4-1. The Eagles are 4-1. Indianapolis is 4-1. Jacksonville is 4-1. Kobe Steelers are 3-1, and the Bills are 4-1. Miggs, who's the best team in the NFL right now? You're going next, so think about it. I'm actually going to let you go second here instead of at this point, right?
I'm not. I probably have to say I want to say the Buffalo Bills.
Okay.
You know, listen, everyone's like, oh, they lost to Drake May. Divisional games in the NFL have always been tough, no matter what the teams are. So I still think it's the Bills. It's Josh Allen. He's unbelievable.
He's good.
Right? He's unbelievable at football. So it's really hard for me. James Cook looks great.
Yep.
You know, the defense is a little shaky, but when you have Josh Allen and James Cook and those guys putting points on the board, how much does your defense really need to help you out?
Okay. JT, same thing.
Yeah, man. I mean, I watch this team week in and week out, and I see just completeness, you know. And it's the Philadelphia Eagles. I think they are, and it's just like it's a popular answer, right?
Okay.
But whenever I watch a team and I see a team, you know, succeed the way that they do, like they don't succeed by flukes. They succeed by just
finding
being
a way.
Team that they are.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Finding a way. Right.
Just the players that they have on their team, their roster's just loaded, man. My goodness, Saquon, cheat code. Jalen Hurts is a great quarterback. Like, even though he doesn't put up the stats that these other quarterbacks do, Jalen Hurts, whenever he has Saquon in the backfield, he doesn't have to air the ball out, 30, 40 times a game like these other quarterbacks. So it's like he's a great leader, great quarterback, great guy you can look up to in the locker room too. And like all these, he has his team, ready to fight for him. And it's just like
they're good.
Those guys would go to war for Jalen Hurts any day of the week just because he's that guy. And I think he really powers the team forward. You know what I mean? And plus that defense is just it's great.
Right.
So I think Philadelphia is the best.
I do have a question though.
Yeah.
Does A.J. Brown at all make you nervous about that locker room?
I mean,
he seems upset.
Yes. Yeah. Right. But like.
They're 4-1 without even really using him, which is crazy.
Exactly.
That's crazy. Imagine they actually were using him. Right?
I think he's just another cat in the bag. Whether he likes it or not, A.J. Brown's just a guy that's waiting to be, let off his leash. And I think at a certain point, it's going to happen, which is frustrating for him.
Yeah.
Because he knows he's a baller and he could be balling somewhere else, putting up more numbers. But is he going to be winning, the games? Probably not. So he's got to swallow that pill. He's got to swallow the pill of success and just know that his time is coming and just block out noise, man.
I think if they were 1-4, 2-3 at this point, A.J. Brown's got an argument different. Where he can come out and say, listen, we're not winning games. I'm the best receiver on this team. I'm not getting the ball.
Exactly.
Throw me the ball and let's start winning games. You're 4-1. It's hard to bitch and moan when your team is 4-1 on top of the NFC, basically on top of the NFC at this point. You're one of 4 teams that are 4-1. You lead your division. Kobe, is Pittsburgh your answer on this? Because I'm actually hoping that it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers might win MVP too. As long as the defense can stay healthy.
I knew that was going to happen.
As long as the defense can stay healthy, I think, and the O-line can play up to what they've played the last 2 weeks, I think this team could beat anyone in the league.
You know where I'm going with this one?
Anywho.
Anyone want to take a wild guess where I'm going? JT, you've been in these pods before. Best team in the NFL resides in the state of Florida. Tampa Bay and Baker Mayfield.
God,
the dog himself.
I'm jealous.
The dog himself.
Yeah, now
this guy finds a way. He finds a way.
Good.
Baker's just having one of those years. We said it in the preseason ones. He was our dark horse MVP candidate. We said it right here on the podcast.
We've been saying it.
We've been saying it for weeks.
That's
staple. Ours. We own that. We own that here on the pod. He's playing really good. Egbuka, I mean, could you ask for a better asset right now for this team, especially with Mike Evans kind of aged out a little bit? I'm not saying he's done, but he's not the Mike Evans of 5 or 6 years ago. Godwin's kind of coming off that injury, and then all of a sudden you have a number one guy come in.
He's awesome.
He's fun to watch. Tampa's fun to watch, and let me tell you, Baker as my quarterback of my team, if I was a Bucs fan through and through, I'd be the happiest guy in the world. This guy's a dog. He screams at fans. He does everything. He's on the field.
He's electric.
He is just one of those guys. I like Tampa in that. I'm going to stick to my guns on that until Tampa falls off a cliff the rest of the season. That's going to be my take. As long as they stay on top of the NFC South, because the NFC South is pretty bad. Carolina, Atlanta, and New Orleans.
Yeah,
not really good teams in that one. Yeah, I'm not. They have to win that division. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with Tampa.
I love Baker, man. Yep. It's like he's never.
So good.
The thing is, he's never changed throughout like how the media's criticized, and calling Cal Hurd, saying stuff about whatever it was. Any talk show host saying anything about him. He's never changed. Who he is. Like him. During the Kansas game, whenever he goes and shakes their hand and claps in their face, he's grabbing his junk, on the sideline, and then plants the Oklahoma flag on the O of Ohio State.
Right.
Then like there's clips of him at Cleveland running the ball. He gets hit out of bounds. He gets up, first down. Yeah. It's awesome.
It's the same Baker we've seen since his first time we've seen him.
He's never changed, and it's just awesome to see him.
A lot of people love him. I might steal Godfather's quote and say the Bucs may be America's new team.
I think it is.
I mean, with Baker at the helm right now, it's kind of hard to say not.
2 minute Baker is a fun player, team, everything to watch.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go with
fun.
I want to go with another 4-1 team here, and just I want your surprise factor on this on a 1 to 10. How about the Indianapolis Colts? I thought I told JT, we said it week 1 here in the pod. I said Daniel Jones is going to have one good game this season. It's going to be against the Dolphins in week 1. He ended up having it, but then I said the clock's going to strike midnight. He's going to turn back into a pumpkin. Has not happened yet.
No.
This team is 4-1. They're leading the AFC South. They're tied with the Jags at this point, but their point differential is plus 74. They're not just beating teams, they're blowing teams out.
Yeah, they're cooking.
Like, they're playing really well. And Jonathan Taylor looks like he's back to being Jonathan Taylor again after a couple years of kind of, I don't know if he's that guy anymore, right?
I wish I would have drafted him on my fantasy.
Me too.
I tried to get him. Kobe took him before me.
He went for cheap, I feel like, too.
He did.
Like, what did he go? Like, most second, third, maybe third round?
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor?
Round? Yeah.
He was early second round for majority of my leagues.
Second or third, maybe late second.
Right.
Yeah.
Can I call the Colts out for fraud watch?
Let's do it. Let's hear it.
I was getting
Dolphins,
ready to
Raiders, Titans.
Yep.
3 of their 4 wins.
I don't like their wins.
Got to beat the teams in front of you. Doesn't matter how they are.
You can only play who's on their schedule.
Right. You can't. I mean, I understand it, and it's. Listen, you want to look at both sides of it. Yes, they have had a crappy schedule, and they've beaten the crappy teams. The difference is, if the Dolphins played those teams, I think the Dolphins would still be 2-3 or 1-4 at this point. Like, I just think the Colts right now are just hitting on all cylinders. Defense is playing pretty good, not great. They're still giving up, but they still only giving up 89 points all season long. But they are blowing teams out on offense. They are beating teams out. I did not think Michael Pittman had it in him to be the way he was. And Jonathan Taylor, the fact he's kind of resurrected himself a little bit, it's fun to watch. The Colts team is fun to watch, but I'm still waiting for the clock to strike midnight. It just hasn't yet.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I will. I'm not sold on the Colts at all, man. What are the Broncos right now? What's their record?
The Denver Broncos right now 3-2. Yep.
Like, do you think the Colts are going to have a better record than the Broncos when it's all said and done? No.
I don't think so, because the Colts
There's no way.
The Colts play
the Jags
schedule,
twice, Houston twice, and Tennessee twice. That could be 5 wins right there.
The Texans are one of the worst.
The West is one of the toughest divisions in the league.
I think it's coming, man. I mean, I think that it's coming. I think that the Colts they're gonna fail soon.
At some
sooner
point.
or later,
Right.
it will go downhill. It just hasn't yet.
Yeah, I mean, I get that at that point.
Their time's coming. I agree.
Their time's coming. Okay.
The team, I listen. Big Tyler Warren guy.
It can.
Jonathan Taylor's great.
Yeah.
Donnie Mitchell looks good.
Yeah.
Pittman's finally looking good. Their defense doesn't look bad either. The pieces are fitting together.
Right.
And maybe Daniel Jones wasn't the guy. Maybe New York Giants just don't know how to develop quarterbacks. and you throw him in a new system, and maybe Daniel Jones actually was the right pick that year.
Right, man. Listen.
He's looking like it right now.
Well, the Giants just don't develop players.
They're not very good at that at all. Right. They're just
That's
not.
fair.
They get rid you think about, first off, you think about the hot water that GM is in the last couple of years. I mean, it does have Jackson Dart now. Things are looking okay with that. Abdul Carter.
Neighbors was a great pick.
Neighbors is a great pick. But Barkley and Daniel Jones. Barkley and Daniel Jones, you let both guys kind of go. Barkley's MVP. He looked amazing. And Daniel Jones left. And Daniel Jones looks like Peyton Manning now, like in Indianapolis.
Both look great.
Right. Be a different story if Daniel Jones left. It was crap, third string somewhere, didn't care.
Like, guys, look, I told you. We had to let him go.
Right. And you knew Saquon was a good player. It's not like we thought Saquon was just
He just
trash.
wanted out.
Right. Just wanted out at that place, too. But it's very interesting. What do you think about some of the other rookie running backs in the league right now? What do you think about Genty right now?
I love Ashton Genty.
Dude,
I think he's great. He's on the wrong team. But he's a workhorse.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, he's getting hit in the backfield. You know what I mean? Like, that offensive line is not good.
It's not
they're not helping him at all.
Whenever he gets the ball, most of the times when he gets hit, he's getting hit in the backfield. And then, of course, Gene T's, his run after contact, it's like
101% or something
insane.
like that, right?
Right, it's ridiculous.
It's nuts.
I think he gets hit every single time and still manages to get yards.
Yeah, so imagine if he had a decent O-line.
Decent. Not even asking for great.
He'd probably be looking like Boise State Gene T. But I like CJ saying Gene T's not a first round pick.
He called him out in the beginning of the season.
I said it to CJ every Sunday. I say it to CJ. I say you got to make the podcast this week because you got to respect Gene T.
Right, he's going to wait till Gene T has a bad week.
At some point, you got to make it wrong,
He's not
If
going
you
to
have a bad week, you be like, guys, actually, I'm available this week.
Right. All of a sudden, CJ's ready to rock and roll.
I love. I'll tell you what. I love that Cam Scatterberg guy.
Oh, he's something.
Whenever
something.
Whenever I see guys that don't have the football in their hand go out and put somebody flat on their back.
Right. He's fun.
That gets me fired up.
He's fun.
Good Lord.
He's fun. Right.
Give me 4 helpings of that. Please, man.
Listen, I just ripped the Giants GM, and you think about their draft with Jackson Dart, Scatterbo, and Abdul Carter. I'm going to talk about a franchise-changing draft for somebody. That could be what saves his ass, because otherwise you look at the moves he's made the last couple of years, they don't look great now.
Man.
But all of a sudden you have one really good draft, and you obviously you got a franchise quarterback. That's all you save your job that way.
Right.
But all of a sudden you got a running back that's a dog.
Yeah.
And you might have a really good on top of the 3 pass rushers you already have. You got another one to throw in there too with Abdul Carter. Giants, I know that they're scheduled their record, right? They're good on paper. Their record's not very good right now, but
I think they got the best D line.
Let it develop.
No, they have to. I mean, they have to be top 3. I mean, at worst, they have to have a top 3 defensive line. They're right up there.
They're a developing team.
Right, they're there. All right, so we're gonna get into some picks for this week as well.
Go.
Kobe, where are we at standing wise? Obviously, Miggs is coming in here. A blank
How
slate.
did we do last week?
Right, but I'd like to know how bad
I've
I
got
did
my
last
own
week.
though with the.
I know you do. So
When
we're
that's bad.
do have
When
your
that's
own.
bad. Let's refresh myself.
right. Okay,
So you can have a new record on.
Reset.
You can have a podcast.
Yeah,
Right there.
PZ came in late. We gave him a couple,
That's fair.
a couple weeks off. So Miggs will be like the he's like the celebrity
He'll
picker,
be
like
a
on
celeb.
college game.
Celeb.
Right,
Celeb
that's it.
shot.
Celeb shot.
Right,
Yeah.
at that point, right there. Look at these two. You guys, look at this. It's like you guys live
so-
together,
It's a
right?
roommate connection.
It's like you guys live together, right? That's it.
I left the full records out there,
Okay.
so don't be mad at me. But
can't get mad at
JT
you.
with an awesome week last week, his best week of the season, 9-5.
Wow.
Let's go, JT.
JT.
CJ second place last week was 7-7. I still think CJ is like a bunch of games over 500.
No, he is. He was at like 60% or something like that before
Yeah, I
last
think
week, right?
CJ is.
That puts me over 500.
You're over. Yeah, you're over 500.
Nice.
I was in third place, 6-8 on the week. Not a great week.
Not horrible.
Not a great week. And then
we're almost at
PZ
May,
and
right?
Radio
That's bad.
tied in last for 5-9 apiece.
Yeah, it was a rough one last
It
week.
was last week was a rough week.
Yeah,
we all
rough
had
one.
the Chiefs on Monday night. Which
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Who knew?
Killed everybody.
I
crushed us.
have PZ's picks for today.
Okay.
No
perfect.
CJ yet.
All right. Well, hopefully CJ will send him in for now. If not, we'll get him in after the pod at that point. But we'll do here now, Miggs, as now a new member of our team here.
Miggs.
Kobe's going to go over from Thursday Night Football on. We have a Thursday Night Football game. We have a 9:30 a.m. Sunday morning game as well.
Really?
We do.
Yeah,
it's Denver, New York, and the Jets.
It's in London.
It's not Minnesota this week. I can't believe they're
Yeah,
not
London.
Right.
Yeah.
London, bro.
Minnesota,
silly
Minnesota
nannies.
stayed in Europe for a month. Like, it was crazy what happened there. Right.
Peter Griffin and the London Silly Nannies take on the Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
That's the first game on Sunday morning, and then
see
we
how
have
that
two
shakes
games
out.
on Monday night as well. Two
That's
Monday
beautiful.
night.
I
Right.
actually love this week
Yeah,
already.
it's a fun
I know.
one there.
This is going to be a fun week.
So Kobe will read off the games for us. He'll give us the spread as well. We're picking against the spread here as well.
Okay.
Miggs, our celebrity guest this week, so he will go first
Sure.
to start us off. But Kobe, start us off with Thursday Night Football, and we'll get into it.
All right, Thursday Night Football tonight. The Giants host the defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. The Giants are 7.5-point underdogs as we speak.
Miggy.
I mean, look, Eagles are upset that they came off. They should still be undefeated. They came off that loss. But then again, I also said earlier, divisional games are never something to play about.
Right.
You know, I think the Giants get Tyrone Tracy back. But that being said, they can have whoever they want. The Eagles are mad. It's 7.5. If it was more, if it was like 14, 15, I would definitely lean towards the Giants. But I gotta roll with the Eagles here. I'm sorry.
Okay.
JT?
This is like one of those games I was looking at getting prepared for the podcast. I was looking at a couple nights ago, and I was looking at the Eagles, and I'm like, okay, well, obviously they're the best team in the league, or at least I think so.
Right.
And I'm like, the Giants are 1-4. You know, it's like, so obviously the Eagles should win by 14 at least. Then I ordered Taco Bell at like 2:30 in the morning.
Wow.
And I started eating my Taco Bell, and I looked at the games again because I was like, well, maybe I'm not looking at this correctly on an empty stomach.
Right. Good for you.
And I'm eating my.
Empty stomach.
Gotta fill that tummy up, man. You gotta fill that tummy
And
up.
I'm like, I'm a man. I can order Taco Bell at 2:30 if
You're
I
damn
want to.
right.
100%.
Tell him.
So I did it, and so I started eating my beefy 5-layer. I looked at it again, and then I remembered, and I'm glad I didn't do this on an empty stomach. Then I remembered, home divisional dogs, Giants plus 7.5. They will cover.
Right.
Who was that?
I don't know. We always call out people who open the door. Did you see who that
I
was?
think it was JMO.
They
JMO?
will cover.
Okay, that's perfect.
Plus 7.5.
Plus 7.5. All right. I'm actually riding with you on this one. Divisional game.
I think that is the
if
lock.
it was
that is,
6.5, I wouldn't take the Giants. 7.5, I kind of like.
I think
the
that is
Giants
my
though,
lock
right.
of the week for the Giants plus 7.5, especially just losing to the Saints too.
I'm
It's
taking
weird.
the Giants. I'm rolling with JT. Kobe, where are you at, and where's Peasy at this week?
So Peasy is on Philly, I believe. Hold on, let me pull that back up. Whoa.
Okay.
Big voice crack. Peasy's on Philly, and I think I'm gonna ride with Peasy. This is a game where the public's got to be all over Philly.
Yep.
The Giants looked like the worst team in the NFL outside of the Jets last week. I think the Saints are better than people think, and the Eagles, arguably the best team in football. This is a Saquon 100 yards plus, possibly 200 yards game.
Yeah.
I
Back in
just
New
think
York. Yeah.
This is a comeback to earth game.
He's still
Also,
nursing an injury, though, apparently.
yeah, there's injuries, but I don't think that matters to me.
Right.
I don't think
Absolutely.
getting Tracy back for the Giants is not a huge deal in my opinion. I don't think he's going to get a lot of targets. I almost traded Tracy last night, Miggs.
That's right.
He was
should've.
involved in trade talks before I made a big trade last night. But to me, this is all Eagles. Another reason why I'm picking the Eagles is because Zach, when I walked in this morning, said, I love the Giants, so give me the
Oh,
Eagles.
you should have told me that before I made my pick. Son of a bitch. Right.
I think that I
Right.
the Giants, man.
No, the Giants. All right. That's our Thursday night matchup. Now we go to 9:30 in the
I
morning.
would love for the Giants to win, but I am taking the Eagles.
Okay. All right.
Because I hate Philly.
Okay. That's
Philly fans.
touche. Nobody likes Philly fans except for Philly fans.
That's right.
Right. Just being honest. You know. Sorry, Philly fans out there. Unless it's like a Philly sponsor that wants to jump on the show with us, then we do love the
We
Eagles.
love Philly
Right. Then we
cheesesteaks.
love Right. Exactly.
Oh wow.
Oh, well, I love
Now we got to
you.
work on the Taco Bell sponsor.
Yeah.
For JT at this point. Jesus. It's a lot
Elite
of pressure.
analysis.
It's a lot of pressure, right?
analysis.
JT's Hot Takes brought to you by that 5-beef burrito.
Yeah,
That's it.
That was smack.
Right.
that would go crazy.
We're working on it, fellas. We're working on it.
All right.
I'm always thinking.
We're headed to London.
London, bro.
London.
The Jets host the Broncos in London. The Jets also 7.5 point, technically home dogs.
I'll start us off. I can't pick the Jets. I don't care if they're getting 20.
No.
I'm taking Denver in this one.
I'm also taking Denver.
Denver.
I think it's going to be a clean
Denver.
sweep.
Denver.
Outside of
moving.
CJ coming in here late and saying, I'll take
Come
the
on,
Jets.
Kobe. Sweep.
I
I think
hope
it's a
Miggs
sweep.
took who? Denver?
Of course.
Sweep.
Yep.
It's a
Kobe.
sweep.
It's not going to be a sweep because Peasy took the Jets.
Wow. All right, we'll
And
pull it on Peasy.
I kind of love
This
the
will
Jets.
probably be one of those games that the Jets do end up winning,
That's
but
what
I
I'm
won't
saying.
take them.
I can't take
I
the
kind
Jets.
of like the Jets here specifically because
Nah.
this has to be. I mean, look at this. Denver coming off a big win against the Eagles.
All right.
Denver doesn't really beat teams by a lot already, so 7.5 is kind of too many points in my opinion. And this is just one of those games where you overlook the other team no matter how bad they are, even though the Jets, like I said, worst team in the NFL. Justin Fields is horrid.
Yep.
The Jets defense is really bad. Garrett Wilson's really good. But to me, this is all Jets. Jets might win this game outright.
Wow. All right.
Broncos defense, Jets offense.
They're coming alive. The Broncos are coming alive.
What happens if Pat Surtain just sits on Garrett Wilson all day?
Oh, yeah.
Then what happens to that offense?
It's Alan Lazard day.
Right. I don't think
It's on
I
like
don't
a
think
goose
so, my
on an
friend.
egg.
I will say I am starting Mason Taylor
I was
in
gonna say,
fantasy.
A
though.
lot different story. Mason Taylor is going to get his numbers. He's
He'll
going to
have
get his
getting in the
numbers.
end
Right.
zone.
He'll have some.
He'll have 6 catches.
He
for
might
80
score.
yards and a touchdown. He'll have 6 for 80 and a touchdown.
I like that, Kobe. I'm taking that.
Mason Taylor anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime touchdown by. I like that. All right, we'll take that there.
All right, ready?
Let's move on. 1 o'clockers.
Let's move on. We're
Clockers.
headed down the road. The Dolphins host the LA Chargers. The Dolphins 4-point underdogs at home.
I'll start with this one. The Dolphins are a shit show, a toilet bowl. It's bad.
4 points.
And Justin Herbert's coming to town, and this is the Tua Herbert storyline for the
Yeah.
week. Justin Herbert has a monster game. That Dolphins defense right now couldn't stop Nova High School down the street. I'm going with the Chargers. I'm laying the 4. I'm even buying up to maybe 7.5 at this point.
Yeah.
I'm still doing it there. I'm Chargers all the way. Dolphins are, god damn. Dolphins.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm a big Jalen Waddle guy, especially because I have him in 3 fantasy leagues.
I like Waddle. He'll have his numbers.
He's going to have his numbers,
He'll lose
like
by
we
30.
said. You know what? I think I'm crafting my own anytime touchdown
I
parlay.
see it, right.
Mason Taylor and
Jalen
Jalen Waddle,
Waddle,
add
right,
them both
there
to
it
the
is.
slip,
Right.
but the Chargers are winning by 21.
Right. That's, yeah.
Yep.
That's it.
I mean, dude. Yeah,
I think we summed it up
let me
perfectly
just.
on this
Let me
side of the
just.
table.
I don't
right.
really need to say a lot. Chargers. Give me Chargers to cover. That's
Yep.
it.
Look, this is a spot I would disagree with you guys in a lot of the time. Peasy's on the Dolphins, though, so I don't have to
course
do
he
that.
is. Yeah, that's it.
The Chargers are
follow Peasy, man.
the Chargers are really injured.
Yeah.
They're very injured on the O line, on the
are.
in the backfield.
They're injured.
But in my opinion, like you said, this is a don't overlook it game. Don't overthink it. It's Justin Herbert and the Chargers.
By the way, if something does
Sweep.
happen in the
That's
next
a
2 days
sweep.
also,
No,
Besides
no,
Peasy.
sweep.
If
Besides,
Tua-
sweep
can you
in the room.
imagine-
Sweep in the room besides Peasy.
can you imagine if in the next 48 hours we find out that Tua is a little bit more banged up than he is?
Tua
And
also
Zach
on the injury
Wilson
report.
is the starter for that team.
Tua also on the
I would
injury
give Zach
report.
Wilson a better chance than Tua.
And Tua, really?
No.
Right now.
Stop.
Quinn Ewers.
I'd rather start Quinn Ewers. I'd rather start Quinn Ewers.
No.
Not gonna lie to you, right?
Respect
Right.
to it.
He ain't
I'm
good.
kidding. I'm kidding. I do like Tua.
Respect to
Those
it.
Texas QBs don't pan out. Woo!
Right.
I love it.
All right.
Go on, Kobe. Let's go.
All right, we're headed to Pittsburgh, where my Steelers host the Browns in their first divisional game of the year. The Steelers are 5-point favorites at home.
I mean, listen, I'll take this one first.
Go ahead. Let's
Because
go,
it's
Miggy.
the AFC North. I hate both these teams dearly, especially hate the Pittsburgh Steelers. But listen, it's Aaron Rodgers and it's Dylan Gabriel.
Right.
Give me Aaron Rodgers. And I hope Shador gets in the game. But 5, I still think it should be more. The Browns just lost Joe Flacco, which is my GOAT right there. But it's Pittsburgh. In and of itself, 14.1.
I think it was 7.5. I might take Cleveland, but anything under that, I like Pittsburgh in this one. Also.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm out with Pittsburgh.
Yeah, see, this is what the NFL wants you to think because this is where they're trying to trap me, right? Because Pittsburgh beat the Vikings and then the Vikings beat Cleveland, so Pittsburgh should beat Cleveland, right?
Right. But
But
Yeah, I knew there was
that's
coming.
where I get on top of them and I get ahead of
Wow.
them.
Smart.
Cleveland will cover this game. I think Myles Garrett's going to have a huge game. The only reason why he didn't have a monster game against Minnesota is because we have the best left tackle in the nation, Christian Darrisaw. So he basically manhandled him. I don't think Pittsburgh has that manpower to contain. Myles Garrett. I think he's going to have a monster game. I think Aaron Rodgers throws a pick as well. And the Steelers might lose outright, but the Cleveland Browns will cover.
Kobe?
First off, Peasy is on the Steelers. And the first half of what JT said was I have to say genius football math. It's usually the way I would pick this game, but we're talking about the Cleveland Browns. It's not about Myles Garrett right now. This is about Dylan Gabriel being in the backfield. Dylan Gabriel might turn the ball over 3 times in this football game. I have zero faith in him. Aaron Rodgers is my quarterback. He's going to win MVP. The Steelers might win the Super Bowl this year. And they don't beat teams by a lot, but they beat the shit out of the Cleveland Browns on Sunday.
I'm just glad Kobe's not biased when it comes to
Hell
this.
yeah.
No bias.
Yeah,
Very, very.
No bias
down,
at all right there.
Right down the middle. Right. Objective. Right. What other adjective can I use?
Right.
So if Gabriel loses, does Shedeur start next week?
Shedur's time.
Oh, also, Stefanski didn't name Shedeur the backup. It might be Zappy. He was very adamant on not naming Shedeur the backup.
I mean, dude, I've been saying this, man. I've been saying it. Shedeur is not good. Like, it's
insane, though.
People haven't
It is
listened.
insane.
People have not listened yet.
The guy who's been on the roster all year.
I need him to
not
get a chance.
Shedor's not going to
before I
get a
can
shot in
jump on the
Cleveland.
train.
Not going to get a shot in
Nah,
Cleveland. His
people
only
just
shot
don't
is to go
listen.
somewhere else.
If his
not
dad
good.
and him wanted him to back up Lamar, he'd be on the field on Sunday.
That's what I'm saying.
Think about that.
But they didn't want him to go to the Ravens, and he would have been playing right now.
In theory, I understand because why would I, as a young NFL QB, want to back up Lamar Jackson when I know I'm not touching that job? Obviously, God forbid injuries.
Right.
I know I'm not touching that job for at least 5 years.
You gotta wait your turn, like Jordan Love, man. Like, Aaron Rodgers.
Not
Jordan Love, you gotta wait
everybody
your
thinks
turn.
like that,
I know,
especially
bro.
when your dad's in your mind too.
Yeah, right. His dad's probably, yeah.
Should have went to Vegas.
On top
Got
of
a
it.
Better shot there.
His dad's gonna be the coach there next year probably, and he'll go because
There's a 6-round pick trade for Shedeur if I've ever seen one.
and Deion somehow. Deion
Right.
Sanders and Shedeur traded for
That's
a
it.
6-round pick.
Yeah, that's it right there. Right, that's it. All right, go to the next one.
The next game, we're going to go to New Orleans, where the Saints host the Patriots. The Saints 3.5-point underdogs at home. A lot of home dogs this week.
Home dog.
Wow.
Tough game to pick.
Very.
Is it?
All right, let's hear it.
Miggs is ready. Go ahead, Miggs.
I love Spencer Rattler. I think he's doing some incredible things. The team looks good. Kendra Miller, Alvin Kamara. I'm a big Chris Olave guy. The defense is kind of eh. But Drake May coming off a Bills win. Stephon Diggs and him are finally clicking. Ramondre and Travion Henderson back there. Hunter Henry is one of the best tight ends in football statistically right now. I mean, you said 3.5?
3.5.
Give me the Patriots all day.
I think if it was any more than 3.5, I would think about taking New Orleans there. But we're talking about a field goal game. I don't think it's going to be a field goal game here. I think you're right about Drake May. He's kind of feeling it right now. And the fact that Diggs is acting like a number one receiver again, I don't know if that clock's going to strike midnight and he's going to go back to a pumpkin again.
Fair.
But it could be a couple weeks before that happens here. I'm going to go on the little hot streak right now. I'm going to go with the Patriots too. And I hate, you want to talk about a team I hate. It's not the Jets.
Yeah.
It's those goddamn Patriots. I hate those Patriots. But I also said New Orleans might go 0-17, and they already have their first win. I don't know if it's happening again. So I'm going to go with the Pats here.
Okay, yeah. Here's a stat that like a lot of people don't know is that Spencer Rattler's like top 4. He might be top 3 in completions right now. And the Saints are like, they're kind of playing decent football. I mean, like they were up on the Bills. Whenever they played the Bills, they were putting the heat on the Bills for a while.
They did. Yep.
And then I also took the Giants over the Saints, and the Saints were just, I mean, there was a few fumbles, of course, that the defense was picking up, and defense was helping out against the Giants. But I mean, that football team looks pretty good for a 1-4 football team, and like, I mean, honestly, they look like maybe a 3-2 football team. The way that I watch them, the way that they play. So I mean, I think for them playing at home right now, if they're playing in New England, I'd probably take New England here. But if they're playing at home, I'm going to take the New Orleans Saints plus 3.5 here.
Home team getting points is always tough. Kobe, what you got?
Peasy is on the Patriots, and this is a tough game to pick here.
It is tough, though.
I think I agree with what JT said. I think Rattler's been amazing. The Saints were my best bet last week. Saints outright, Saints money line. And that was when they were down 14-0. I said to CJ, who was sitting next to me on Sunday, the Saints are winning this game. And they did. And for that reason alone, both these teams have covered the spread the last 2 weeks and won a game outright as an underdog. I'm going to ride with the Saints.
Let's go.
That's all I got.
Yep. I like it. We still in the 1 o'clock slates, right?
Yeah, we're still on the 1 o'clock slates.
Okay.
We got...
Just get it over with.
It's not. No, it's down the road. Actually, it's 2 games until then.
Okay.
We got the Colts, who we just talked about, hosting the Arizona Cardinals. Colts -7. The Cardinals likely without Kyler Murray this week.
Yeah, I just got an update a couple minutes ago. He didn't practice today.
No Kyler practice, okay?
Who's their backup?
Their backup is Jacoby Brissett.
Wow, Dolphin legend. Right?
Yep.
I'm
Gator
a big
legend.
Jacoby Brissett guy.
Gator and Dolphin legend.
Right, the legend, that guy, right?
All right, Miggs.
I mean,
Man.
What's the spread in this one again, Coach?
7.5. Oh, 7?
Straight up 7.
7 straight up.
Dude, a touchdown. Oh my gosh. The Colts defense looked good. I'm still riding the hot end with Daniel Jones. Marvin Harrison might get locked up this week, even though it looks like he's been beating himself out there because he's crying on the sidelines. I mean, look, I've cried too. You gotta want it as a receiver, but if Kyler's not playing the game, I just don't see a chance where this defense could even stop Daniel Jones, which is probably the most If I said that to myself. If right. 4 years ago I told myself this team cannot stop Daniel Jones,
right, I would have laughed.
I would want you to laugh at me and call me stupid.
Yeah.
Give me the Colts.
I'm going to go with just one thing you said there, and that's what I'm going to write off. Jacoby Brissett and the way Indy's defense is playing right now, that's enough for me. As long as Daniel Jones doesn't have one of the old Daniel Jones games, 3 turnovers, something stupid in that game, Indy should win this game and probably win by about 10 points. 7 is a lot in this game, but I think 7 would have been an easier choice for me if Kyler was playing, but the fact that Brissett is playing, and I do like Jacoby Brissett, Indy's defense just playing lights out right now. They're playing really good football right now. I'm going to go with Indy in this. I'm going to lay the 7, take Indy.
Yeah, Kyler's definitely an asset on that offense, and him not being there, it's like with the way that they already struggle with him being on there. And now it's like
now without him and Jacoby
if he's
Brissett
not going to play,
right?
then I mean, I have to go with the Colts -7. I have to.
Yep. Where's Peasy on this one?
Peasy's on the Colts,
okay.
And I'm not going to let this be a sweep because I think Jacoby Brissett is one of the better backup quarterbacks in the league. It's kind of he's not a similar quarterback to Kyler Murray. I think Kyler Murray is not a good football player. Pardon me, JT.
He only won a Heisman, and
we're talking about professional football, not
gets
college.
The Red Bull face. Be careful. Red Bull face just pop out right there. Right?
To me, I just if I'm doing gambling math here, which is what we're doing, we're picking games, we're picking spreads.
Of course.
Gambling math here, the Cardinals just lost outright to arguably the worst team in the league.
That was tough, man.
And the Colts just blew out another one of the worst teams in the league. 7 points, too much. I think the Colts obviously win this game, but I think the Cardinals can backdoor cover this.
I like that.
Oh my God, they did lose to the Titans last week.
And they were
gambling math.
Gambling math. I like the gambling math.
Yeah, we like to do gambling math there. We're not good at regular math.
Speaking of bad football teams and people in this room that root for them, Miggs, the Ravens host the Rams. The Ravens are 7.5-point underdogs against the Rams on the road.
What's up with these 7.5?
Right.
Give us some leeway, man.
Right. 7.5.
No leeway.
Make it easy.
I don't think since Lamar's been on the team and has been announced the starter, has there been a week where they've been the dogs by 7.5 points? No. There's no team in this league 7.5 points better when Lamar's
Is Lamar playing? He's out, right? He's still
Unlikely.
out? He's still out.
Unlikely.
I think he's still out.
He hasn't practiced all week.
Okay.
Cool.
Zay Flowers also questionable.
Cooper Rush.
Honestly,
Cooper Rush
I'd pull my starters. I would pull my starters and just have my
head for the bye week.
Yep.
I mean, look, it's tough. You know, if no one's gonna play, if no one wants to play, why? it's very hard to watch as a fan.
I believe it.
You guys,
I'm a Dolphin fan.
You guys have all had your mishaps of teams just in the gutter. It's like, except Kobe, Mike Tomlin goes 9-8 and gives up on the season. Sorry about that.
I'm just upset.
I'm just upset. Just upset.
I haven't seen a losing season.
I'm just let me vent. If Zay doesn't play either, I mean, Cooper Rush out there with Rashad Bateman. Listen, I'm picking the Ravens.
Okay.
Let me start off by saying that. I will never not pick the Ravens, regardless of they could be 25-point underdogs against the Chiefs. I'm still picking the Ravens just cause. That was bad math by me, but who cares? They could be 25-point favorites against the Chiefs. That's what I had to say. With Cooper Rush.
We got what you meant. We're letting you vent. Just let it all out.
I want to say on NFL Game Day or one of those shows, out of like the 12 analysts that they have, they all picked the Rams. The whole entire world is on the Rams. We're at home at M&T Bank Stadium. The team's going to be loud. Ray Lewis, if he's not at this game, I'm going to get him at this game. I'm going to DM him after this right now.
Can you put him in a jersey? That might be the other thing.
That also, I'll get my jersey and go out there if we need.
You tell me Ray Lewis Edwards playing this week, I might have a different story.
That's what I'm saying. I got to root for my guys. I got to hope that there's still some juice left in the tank to get these guys a momentum spin to bye week. Bye week, I want them at the practice facility Monday morning until we have to go to the next game. Seriously, they need to be there every day to figure something out. Right. But give me the Ravens here, man.
JT?
Yeah, I mean, the Ravens just got blown out by 34 points against the Texans, which also Texans will make the playoffs. Yeah. They will make the playoffs.
That was one of our teams, that's right.
But I think this is just one of those football math games, right? You know, a team that does get blown out usually comes back the next week and they look a lot better. You know, it's like it's hard for an NFL team to just get blown out, you know, twice in a row. And I think the Ravens...
3 times in a row.
Right.
Sorry, 3 times in a row. Especially 3 times in a row. I mean, come on. So I think the Ravens do cover here. Since the world is on the Rams, you know, I think it's just one of those games where you got to fade the public here. I mean, it's so heavy. So heavy. Right. Rams are so heavy here. So I got to go Ravens just because of that fact.
This is the first time the Ravens Lamar Jackson tenure, by the way, that I want to say that I've been able to bet on a +7.
I was about to say, right. I've never, I mean, since Lamar has started for that team, I don't think there's been a week where they've ever been a dog like that.
Right.
Never.
I think the biggest dog has been like 2.5.
Right.
I was in the playoffs.
Right. Mm-hmm. Ravens defense right now is what scares me more than anything else. Yeah. Not the offense. The offense, I feel like you still have Derrick Henry back there. Cooper Rush could have one of those games you never know where he throws for 250, 300
I think Derrick Henry has a big game.
Right. I think Derrick Henry is going to be legitimately he's going to have 35 carries in this game. I just think he's going to be that guy in this game. And with that said, though, you look across the field. How many is Kyle Hamilton? Is anyone playing on that defensive backfield?
Hamilton's playing
because you're going to need someone to cover not just Puka but Devontae Adams also. And the way that Stafford's playing and Kyren Williams,
Puka's going to have 200 yards.
Right, like this offense right now for Los Angeles. It's not that Baltimore offense versus the LA defense I'm worried about. It's can Baltimore not let LA score 40 points in this game? Because if that happens, right now Baltimore's the worst scoring defense in the entire league. I think they've given up 177 points.
Oh my god!
Like that's like 30. That's like 33 games or something like that. This is
doomsday for me, bro.
It's bad. It's really bad.
I don't understand.
Right. It's bad. I'm taking the Rams in this one, and I do think, unfortunately, even sitting next to Miggs, this could be a nightmare game for that defense here. And I think the Rams and Puka, they're just Puka by himself. Could destroy this team. I'm taking the Rams.
Puka's going to have 200 yards.
He could.
Easily. And I have him in fantasy. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. That's
At this point in life, I'm okay if I win fantasy.
Yeah.
It's normally the latter. I'm normally like, if the Ravens win, who cares about fantasy? But now, I got to win fantasy. I got to win something.
You know what I'd like to do on behalf of all Dolphin fans? Welcome to the club.
Absolutely not.
Because we don't care about
welcome to the graveyard.
losses right now. We're just hoping Waddle puts up some points.
Oh, okay.
Like
I thought you were welcoming to the Dolphins.
No.
Like I would
I'm
never
welcoming you to the bottom tier of what happens when your team is stinky all the time, and then you have to go into a matchup and think to yourself, man, do I want the Dolphins to win this week? Or do I want just Jalen Waddle to have 8 catches for a buck 15 and a touchdown, and we take the L?
It's insane.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
I agree with you.
That's
too.
where we're at.
It's kind of insane. We were the best team in football for 55
You're
minutes.
the best roster when healthy in the league.
That beginning,
top to bottom.
That first game, we were the best team in football for 55 minutes, and then we lost it all.
And then everything
it's downhill.
That hole right there, that's where the Ravens were.
Yeah,
it's insane.
Can't get them out. What do you think, JT?
He took Ravens.
Oh, he took the Ravens already. Yeah, that's right. Kobe, Peasy.
I was like,
pick him again. Pick him again.
All right.
What are we talking about here?
Right. I don't. Where are we?
Peasy on the Ravens, and to me, this is one of
gambling math.
I don't want to. No, not gambling math right now, but I'll get to the gambling math. But this is one of those games where you just look at it and you love this team, and the reason why I love the Ravens in this game is because, and that's the only time you'll ever hear me say that, is because we talk about the Ravens' injuries, we talk about how bad the Ravens' defense is, but some notable names are pretty banged up on that Rams defense as well. Nate Landman, shout out to Tyler, one of Tyler's college buddies at Colorado.
Right.
He's the heart and soul of that defense, the middle linebacker, makes a lot of plays for them.
He's good.
Cameron Kitchens is banged up as well.
He's good.
Omar Spates is banged up as well. Those are 3 guys that get a lot of snaps on that defense. Obviously, none of their stud D linemen, but to me, this just, like you said, this screams Derrick Henry must carry the ball 35 times games for 200 yards. And Cooper Rush, remember those games on the Cowboys?
Come on, man.
Remember those games? He could sling the ball a little bit.
He looked good.
Likely's back too. Likely's back
last week.
Yeah, I know, but
I think
we get the ball to the tight ends.
They're going to give him some
Miggs, we get the ball to the tight ends. We move the ball. We score points. And the Rams don't blow teams out. They don't blow teams out. They didn't last year. They haven't this year. If you want to talk gambling math real quick.
Yeah.
The Rams, they beat the Titans by how much? They beat the Titans by. Okay, this isn't really gonna pander into my gambling math. But they beat the.
It's not mathing.
Not a math guy. Dude. I'm not a math guy. I'm a gambling math guy.
Right.
I think if this Ravens team today, or the Ravens team that they put out there on Sunday plays the Titans, they cover the spread 9 times out of 10, and I just think that hosting this Rams team, they cover the spread easily. Rams win, but they cover.
Okay.
Love it.
4 o'clock slate's up now, right? Or is there one more for the?
I think we have.
Jags,
4 o'clock.
Jags, Seattle.
We have 2 more games.
2 more ones. You're right.
Carolina hosting Dallas. Carolina +3.
Oof.
Carolina hosting Dallas.
Carolina's +3.
Yeah.
At home.
Is CD back?
CD's not back. He's questionable, but unlikely to play. I don't think he's practiced all week.
Carolina getting points at home.
Listen, Rico Dowdle looked good last week, man. But I
playing
think
the Dolphins.
it's also true. I think Javonte Williams is a fantasy league winner this year. That guy runs the ball hard. If he did that in Denver, he might have still had a job there. 3.5 is. I thought it was gonna be way more because it's the Panthers we're talking about here. Give me Dak Prescott and the Cowboys.
So we got Cowboys and just run it back really quickly. Cowboys and Carolina plus, and then Carolina's plus.
At home.
So, this Carolina team, man, I don't like them. I don't like this Carolina team. I think Bryce Young's the worst quarterback in the league, and
I like Tet.
Like Ted's good. Ted's
not bad,
Ted's
right?
a top 3 rookie for rookie of the year right now, in my opinion.
Yeah,
he's good. He's a good rookie, but man, I think that the Cowboys just have them outclassed personally, and I think the Cowboys are due to go on a little bit of run here for America's team. I think they're due. Just give me the Cowboys in this game, man.
I'm taking Carolina and the points at home. I'm going to go a little different here. I think you both make very good points on why you should take Dallas at this. But I'm just trying to pick up a win here, guys.
You're trying to get one ahead.
Trying to get one in the standings. Boys.
Right. Of course.
I am going to be sweating this one out and biting my nails during the game while I'm watching this. But I just saw Carolina. I mean, they played the Dolphins last week, so like I said, Nova High School probably could have ran for 250 yards on the Dolphins last week. I'm going to take Carolina. I'm going to take the points. Home. This is the first home dog I think I'm taking with the points out of all the slate so far.
Home dogs are always not safe, but
no, they're getting points at home.
Safe fix.
I think Dallas stinks. I think Carolina stinks. It's going to be who stinks worse this week. And I think Carolina at home might stink a little bit less than Dallas does.
That's fair.
That's it. Probably wrong. Wouldn't be the first time this year.
Yeah.
Now that's gambling math.
Week, right?
That's gambling math.
That's gambling math right there. Right?
Peasy on the Cowboys, and I'm right there with you. I think this is a Cowboys comeback to earth game.
Come on.
They've covered the spread in back-to-back games. One thing I like about the Carolina Panthers is their defense. I think their defense is pretty underrated. I like their front seven a lot. J.C. Horn in the secondary. They have a pretty good defense, pretty underappreciated defense.
Aren't they coming off a tie?
No, well, they covered the spread.
That is true.
And Rico Dowdle revenge game. People forget.
Ooh, didn't think about that.
Rico Dowdle.
Give me Carolina.
Last week is revenge.
Shout out to Pete Jones.
Pete Jones.
All right. Next game. The Jaguars hosting the Seattle Seahawks.
Wow.
Good grief.
What's the spread?
1. Can I start?
Yeah.
I love the Seahawks.
Amen,
love the
brother.
Seahawks. The Jags are riding the highest of highs right now.
Yep.
The Seahawks just got squeaked out in a loss at home against Tampa.
Tough
And
loss.
I think the Seahawks are a good football team. They have a good defense. I love JSN. I like Torrey Hunter. I like Cooper Kupp. Their run game's awesome. I think K9 runs all over the Jags defense, and the Seahawks could win this game by double digits.
I'll make it easy. I'm taking Seattle here also. And my little gambling fix there, Zach Charbonnet anytime touchdown. I think
Wow.
this week
I've
too,
been
right?
losing out on my anytime touchdowns. I got to get some more back on the board.
Right.
You said Torrey Hunter? He plays center field, no?
Torrey Horton.
Oh, okay.
Wrong podcast. Wrong pod.
Yeah, man. I listen. I'm on the other show. I'm the notorious Jags hater because everybody else.
Well, everyone's
It's
Jags.
me and Broch versus the other
Right,
four,
right.
always.
Right.
And I'm still riding the hot hand. Even though I will say they're shocking me a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, I do think Travis Etienne is finally coming back to life. I'm a big Foye Oluokun fan. I think that guy's good at football.
Yeah, he is.
But then again, Mike McDonald's my guy. K9, I love K9. K9 will get in the end zone this week. We're gonna add that to the Waddle and Mason Taylor anytime touchdown
Wow, I
parlay.
like it already.
And JSN, JSN. You know, he's gonna get 10.
He's unbelievable.
10
playing really good.
He's gonna get 10
Really
for
good.
150. I mean, who on the Jaguars is gonna stop that guy?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Nobody
Can't
is gonna
keep
stop
him.
that guy.
Nobody.
AJ Barner first touchdown. You know me and Kobe will be
Yep.
there.
All right.
That's my guy.
Seattle, by the way, if I didn't say
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I got it. I got it.
yeah, man. I mean, this whole Jags thing, man. It's like
When is it?
I'm happy for them.
Yeah, sure.
I'm happy for it, and I'm happy for the guys that like the Jaguars because they don't get a lot of this. You know,
Right.
they don't get a lot of 4-1 starts, and that's fun. It's exciting.
They flipped the
And
script on me this year.
And I've had a lot of those feelings with the Vikings and starting off hot and getting your hopes up in Super Bowl. The thing is that like the reality of the situation here, Doc, is like it's Seattle this week because of the fact that they're just doing too good.
Right.
And I'm sorry for the Jags fans out there, but they will go 4-2 after this week.
Who would have thought we would ride the Sam Darnold train all the way down, right?
Give me Sam Darnold.
Give me Sam
I
Darnold.
do
this week.
like.
Give me JSN,
Right.
man.
I do like
JSN's
Sam
JSN
Darnold.
is so
Animal.
good. Right.
All right, Peasy also on Seattle, full sweep against the Jags.
Wow.
That worked out.
Is
We
that our
also did
first
this.
sweep?
No, we did this last week against the Jags.
Okay.
Every one of us took Kansas City.
right.
Bit
Right.
us right in the ass.
Right.
So let's see if it
Not
does
this
it again.
week.
Nope.
Not this game.
Nah, Mike McDonald's is my guy. He's got this one in the bag for us.
All right. Next game, we're headed to the 4:00 slate. We're also headed to Las Vegas. JT resides there.
Gosh.
Yeah.
I love Vegas.
JT's second home out there, right?
JT's second home.
So fun.
The Raiders hosting the Titans in the Stinker Bowl of the
Oof.
week. 4-point favorites at home. The Raiders.
Can I just take the over?
Yeah.
And not actually.
I'll
Over
tell you what
41
I'm taking.
Yeah, I
Ash-
just know the over.
Let's
That's getting on my anytime touchdown thing. Also, I'm just
Mason,
going over.
Mason Taylor,
Everyone in this game is scoring.
Mason Taylor, Jalen Waddle, K9, and
the
Ashton
over.
Genty.
Oh,
On the
okay.
anytime touchdown
I like
parlay.
it. I like
mean,
it.
this is horrendous. I need to see Cam Ward do something before I'm out on the Cam Ward train, to be honest with you. Gino, what's he got? 9 turnovers in the first 5 games? That's embarrassing.
Yep.
But I do think they could squeak away a win here. This game, everyone might score. If you got Calvin Ridley on your fantasy team, start him. Brock Bowers, if he plays, start him. Genty, start him. Tony Pollard, start him. Cam Ward is probably going to throw a pick or two, but he's probably going to throw for 302 touchdowns. This game's going to end probably high scoring.
Yeah.
I'd have to assume here. But, God, 4? Yeah, give me Geno. No. Give me Cam Ward.
Wow. Late switch on that one also.
Jesus
Right?
I did switch it up. I switched it
Give me Cam Ward.
What spread is plus
4.
4? Okay.
Give me Cam Ward.
I'm taking Cam Ward also this week. I'm taking Tennessee this week. I think this is the stinker bowl. I think the final score could be 200 to 198 because there's no defense at all. There's like a 7-on-7 matchup this week, and I like Cam Ward over Geno this week. That's why I'm picking this. Okay. I do like the Genty anytime touchdown though. How about Genty for 2 this week?
I like
Genty for 2 touchdowns.
I took an Uber. I took a few Ubers in Vegas whenever I was there last week.
Safety first.
And, yes, and I buckled up.
And Brock Bowers was driving one of them. Well done. Right, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyways, yeah. So I was talking to a Raiders fan. Obviously, was my Uber driver, and we were talking ball, and he was telling me that this upcoming Titans game is. He said, I know it's a sure thing. We're gonna cover.
Wow.
We're gonna be.
We should have told me that before we made a bet.
Hey.
Wait, why did we have to go first?
Right.
What is that about?
We should have let the Las Vegas native go
He said,
first,
I
right?
know somebody that knows somebody
Man.
that says that the Raiders will cover this week. And I said, all right, I'm on a podcast show.
Right.
I'm gonna tell them that you said that. And I'm going to take the
Told
Raiders.
us too late. Right?
Raiders. I got to go up on y'all. I got to go up on y'all. It's all fair.
You know what they say? They say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, and so will the Raiders. That's why we're on the Titans.
Wow.
They live in Vegas, so obviously they're staying.
Right.
Boo.
PC on the Titans, and I'm with JT. That guy must have spoken to me, too.
You talking to guys in your spare time?
That's crazy.
Just from Vegas.
I love Max Crosby. I think Max Crosby definitely gets one sack in this game, at least one. Geno's not going to throw 3 picks every week. The Titans' defense sucks. The Titans' offensive line might be the worst in the league. Cam Ward is going to be running for his life in this game. GT, another legacy game for him. He might have 30 points in fantasy. I think this is a clear Las Vegas Raiders cover.
I love Vegas.
Next game we got.
Not even the team, just
the city.
Yeah,
City's
good for you.
great city.
I miss it. Let's go.
Next game we got.
Next pod's in Vegas.
Joe Flacco starting against the Packers for the second time this season.
Wow.
He's playing in Green Bay this
I
time.
think that's something.
Green Bay at home, 14-point favorites against the Bengals.
How many?
14. That's a lot of points.
This is too high. And listen, I already said earlier, Joe Flacco is one of my favorite players of all time. And now that all he has to do is stand back there and finally let Jamar Chase do what Jamar Chase does, 14 points is a lot. The Browns beat the Packers. So I think the Bengals can also beat the Packers.
Wow, outright.
You're a sheep.
Wow.
Excuse me?
You're a sheep.
Anyways, 14 points is way too much. Give me the Bengals easy.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I learned my lesson taking any team laying 2 touchdowns. It's hard to do in the NFL.
Bills Saints.
Yeah,
I was
hard.
a sheep. I took the Bills.
I took the Bills. I think you're right about one thing. Now that Jamar Chase and T. Higgins have a guy throwing the ball like Joe Flacco, that's a good thing for that offense.
Yep.
The only problem is that offensive line is legitimately like the 4 of us blocking for Joe Flacco. So Joe Flacco better get that ball out of his hands.
And I'm the
very
center.
Quick. Right. JT's the pulling guard at this point. Like, I'm scared here.
Yeah.
I think Green Bay wins this game by 10, but if you're giving me 14, I think Cincinnati will cover with our 14. I'm going to take the Bengals. I'm taking Jamar Chase anytime touchdown also.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Cool.
I'm also taking Jamar Chase anytime.
Oh.
Add that.
That's gonna
We're
be the
up
biggest
to
parlay.
5. We're up to 5
I have to
legs
jump
right
on this
now.
parlay now. Right.
Mason Taylor, Jalen Waddle, Ashton Genty, Kenneth Walker, Jamar Chase.
Okay.
5
I
legs.
think you got the Chase part right. I think it's going to be Chase Brown anytime touchdown.
Oh.
Yes, finally.
I like
He
that.
hasn't
It's
scored
gonna-
I like
one
that.
this whole year.
It's going to be Chase Brown anytime
I like
touchdown.
that.
He gets one this year. Yeah, first one of the year.
You know what?
But
I like that. I'm taking Jamar out. I'm putting Chase Brown. Wow.
So I think
maybe both.
I think Flacco needs to fear for his life this game.
Right.
He will.
Micah Parsons is on that other side.
Micah Parsons does live in Green Bay, and he plays for the Packers. Yeah. I think I just think Flacco might get his head knocked off this game a few times. Mm-hmm. And, like -14, obviously, for Green Bay, it's just so many points. And I think a lot of people have seen in games this year where a lot of points, like you said, the other teams covered.
Right.
The underdogs covered the spread. Then they add more points to this game, and I think that Vegas is thinking that the people are going to take this game for the underdog to cover just because they're giving them more points against obviously a good Packers team. So I'm going to go ahead and get on top of it. You know what I mean? And I'm taking the Packers.
Flipping the script.
-14. There's the gambling math.
Say it with me. Gambling math.
Gambling math.
Right.
There we go.
Gambling math moment of the year.
Peasy on Cincinnati, and I'm right there with JT. I think that they want you to take the 2 tutties.
They want you to.
Let me also say this. People forget, Miggs, you mentioned that the Browns beat the Packers outright.
Yeah.
Joe Flacco's stats in that game: 21 for 36, 142 passing yards. That's 4 yards per pass attempt.
Right.
No touchdowns and 1 interception. The reason that the Browns won that game is because they have a good defense. The Bengals have one of the worst defenses in the NFL, and the Packers win this game by 20 plus. Give me the Packers. I might go undefeated this week.
I didn't realize we were comparing Cedric Tillman and Jerry Jeudy to Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, but I get it, though.
That ain't Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
That's Joe Flacco ain't saving the Bengals. The Bengals defense is the worst in the NFL. And their O-line is even worse.
Their O-line stinks.
I feel like, Jamar is a great receiver, obviously. T. Higgins is a great receiver. I just think it's like it's harder than what it looks on paper for a new quarterback to come in and just have the same chemistry that he does with.
Okay, that's a fair point.
Other, as receivers.
Joe Flacco's played for every team in the NFL.
Joe Flacco's saving the day. Get out of town.
I don't think so.
Get out of town.
I just think a new quarterback compared to a vet like Joe Flacco.
Right, he is a vet. And,
all you just have to put the ball where Jamar and T want it as a quarterback, and I think they'll mesh right.
And it helps that he's a vet, right? Like if he was like some young dude, coming into the situation, it would be a completely different deal. But
like if everyone wanted them, if they got Shador, I would be scared.
Right.
You know what I mean? Something like that.
Yeah. I might go undefeated.
I don't think that it helps that he doesn't obviously know his receivers. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't help. But yeah, it's good that he's a vet. It's good that he's a vet.
All right. I think we have 4 more here.
Yep.
San Fran traveling to Tampa. San Fran is a 3-point underdog on the road.
Oh, this is an easy one for me.
As they should be. Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Bucks look incredible. Egbuka is here. Bucky Irving might not play. I think he's out. But Rashad White looked great last week, too. The Niners don't look that great. Brock Purdy's hurt. Kittle's not even playing. Kendrick Bourne is your wide receiver 1. Yeah, he looked good last week, but as Kobe mentioned earlier, the Rams defense is kind of banged up, and the Bucks defense is a little bit better than that. So you said 3.5, 4.5?
3.
Give me the Bucks all day.
Brock Lesnar, Brock Purdy, Brock Bowers, don't care. Baker Mayfield's the quarterback for the other team.
Yes, sir.
Tampa could be laying 9. I'd still take Tampa in this game.
Yes, sir.
I'll buy points up. Baker's gonna. San Francisco is they're 4-1. I get it. This is a big matchup on paper. 4-1 teams. San Francisco is the biggest bogus 4-1 team in this league right now.
Yep.
Don't buy it. Don't buy them winning out. Don't buy this. Baker Mayfield has a monster game. This is a big matchup for him, and he's going to prove it. Baker Mayfield, 4 touchdown passes in this game. 2 to Ibuka. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's... like Mac Jones, why is he playing good? I don't know, right? It's like he hits the shoulder shrug on the dude. That was tough.
It was tough.
That was so tough.
I got to give it credit to
and
Mac.
It's like,
right, I'm giving credit to Mac there.
And I love seeing
and
like
C-Mac's playing good too.
Right, and
he is.
C-Mac's doing great. Right. But, I think the Buccaneers are the second best team in the NFL right now, especially with Baker Mayfield. Obviously, that's our guy, man. That's our MVP, dark horse. We called it. We have that for this podcast.
Cut the tape. That's right.
Like, Give me Baker Mayfield. Give me the Buccaneers. I love this team so freaking much. Give me a Buka touchdown anytime. Throw it on the parlay.
Love it.
Peasy also on the Bucks, and
Good man.
this is a don't overthink it. It's
Don't
the Tampa
overthink
Bay
it, man.
Buccaneers.
Don't overthink
Don't
it. Sweep.
overthink it.
We swept.
I got nothing else to say other than
swept.
don't overthink it.
Baker. That's it. Done.
So good.
We're headed to one of the games of the week, arguably the game of the week. The Kansas City Chiefs coming off a big loss on the road in Jacksonville. They host the Detroit Lions, one of the league's best. Kansas City, a 2-point favorite at home after the big loss in Jacksonville.
Favorite?
Kansas City, the favorite, yes.
At home.
Rashi Rice isn't back yet.
It's just the Red Kingdom and Mahomes. That's
It
why
is. Arrowhead is a tough place to play.
It
I will
is.
say.
Right.
It's loud.
Is it a dome? Is Arrowhead a dome?
No, it's outdoors.
No, it's
It's
not
cold.
Sunday
Right.
night, by the way. Sunday night.
Right, Sunday night football.
Sunday night in Kansas City. It's getting to the winter time, so it might be a little chilly, but it doesn't matter for Detroit. Even though Jared Goff does play better in a dome.
Yeah.
I mean, when you have the weapons that you have as Jared Goff and a quarterback, I mean, yeah, you know, the Chiefs defense, they do look all right. When you just lost to the Jags, that definitely hurts.
Yeah.
But I think Detroit makes it hurt even worse. Give me Detroit.
Yeah, I have a hard time getting. You're telling me I could have Detroit and have points versus anyone in the NFL right now. It's tough. Detroit's offense playing really well right now. It's really hard to
Fire on
stop.
all cylinders.
It's really hard to stop. By the way, that two-headed monster at running back, and then you got Amon-Ra St. Brett. Like, they're just loaded right now. Jameson, yeah, and like who you're not going to double team at that point. Also,
somebody will be open.
And listen, Kansas City was my Super Bowl favorite in the beginning of the season. I just think they're struggling a little bit right now, and I'm going to take Detroit and points versus just about anyone in the league at this point. I don't care where they're playing. Kansas City, don't matter, dome or not. I like Detroit in this one.
I'll tell you what, I really don't like the Chiefs. Never have. Never been a big Chiefs guy. Never been a big Taylor Swift guy. Other than the fact, you know, like, you know, she had some bangers back in the day, but the whole like, you know, Chiefs and the media and everything. It's
Swifties are gonna be mad at you, JT.
I don't love it. I don't love the Chiefs. Never have. Probably never will. But this game, I'm gonna take them.
Oh wow!
Yeah, wow.
I'm gonna take them this game.
They turned it around.
They're gonna win out. They're gonna win outright. They will cover. What is it? -3.5. 2.5.
2, right?
-2.
JT's brain just thinks every spread is 3.5.
Hey, what is it?
Playing the 3.5. I'm taking the 3.5.
Yeah, what is it? 3.5? Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. Give me the Chiefs -2. See?
All right, Peasy on the Lions and JT's brain. I know I just mentioned JT's brain. It's in the right place. Not because the spread's 3.5, but because the Chiefs are going to win and cover in this football game. You know my favorite saying, radio. When it's weird, it's good.
Yep.
And the Chiefs shouldn't be favored in this game.
Yeah, I love it.
The Chiefs should not be favored in this game. In fact, they shouldn't be favored in a lot of games. But why are they favored? I don't know. I'm taking the Chiefs. I think they cover the spread. The Lions have those games where they just kind of fall apart offensively a little bit. And I think this could be one of those games. It's a primetime game in Arrowhead. Everyone knows that stadium gets loud. That stadium gets up for these types of games.
Yeah.
And this is kind of the start of like the stretch where the Chiefs have to win games. I know we said it earlier in the season, but like a big loss against the Jags like that, it's like that's one you gotta come back from. So this is one of those games where I'll take the Chiefs 10 times out of 10.
I would have laughed at all you guys. You told me we're 5 weeks into the season and the Chiefs are 2-3.
I actually just realized that we have to watch Patrick Mahomes with Chris Collinsworth on Sunday. And
look at this guy.
Now here's a guy.
Yeah.
All right.
I hate the game even more. Give me Detroit by more points at this point now.
Detroit alt spread for Miggs. All right.
Detroit alt spread -3.5. Now here's a guy. Very Patrick Mahomes-esque. You're talking about Patrick Mahomes.
All right, we're headed to Atlanta. Our first of a Monday night doubleheader.
Doubleheader.
Atlanta hosting the Bills. The Falcons are 4-point underdogs at home.
Atlanta hosting the Bills.
4 points.
4
underdog at
points.
home.
Take Atlanta and 4 if you want to.
AJ Terrell out probably. Michael Penix,
Right.
Kyle Pitts.
Oh man,
Have him
come
in
on.
fantasy.
This
Love
is-
him.
This is free, man.
I mean, I said it earlier. The Bills are the best team in football to me right now.
This is free.
So I will continue to say it. 4 points. We're all spreading the Bills here too. -7.5. Give me the Buffalo Bills.
I think it's just one of those you don't think about too much. Atlanta at home, no big deal. They're whatever. I'm going Bills.
I'm so ATL.
Yeah.
No, you're not, Michael.
No, I'm going Bills. That's right. No.
Yeah, give me the Bills.
Yeah.
Josh Allen. Go.
Not much to talk about here.
Bills.
JT
Bills.
on the
Bills. Bills.
Everyone on the Bills. I don't like that. Peasy also on. Where is he here? Oh, he's on the Bills as well.
You're clean sweeping us.
That
Just do
scares
it.
me. I don't
Just
like
do
the
it.
clean sweep.
It's the Buffalo Bills we're talking about here.
This
It
isn't
is
the
the
game
Buffalo
that
Bills
Vegas
we're
is
talking
rigging, by the way. This is not the game that
Right.
Vegas.
We
next
already
one is.
found out
There's a
about the
double
rigging
header.
game, right.
There's a
There's
double
a
header.
double header.
Right.
They don't care about the first one. They never care about the first
No,
one.
this is the simple game, right? This is the all right. We'll let them get the Bills win, and then we'll
Yes.
yank the rug underneath them.
Yes. Yes.
This is it.
All right,
Don't overthink it.
Yeah, don't overthink it.
Don't overthink
Yeah,
this one.
clean
Overthink
sweep
it.
it. Clean sweep it.
Because there's going to be people that are like, well, they're going to overthink this game, and then they're going to go with the no-brainer for the second game. They're going to lose twice, but we're on top of it.
We are on top of it.
We're thinking, fellas.
We're winning the first
We're ahead of the game.
We're
here.
thinking, fellas.
First game
That's
is good.
it.
All right,
That's it.
last one of the week, 8:15 Monday night Eastern Standard Time. The Commanders hosting the Chicago Bears. The Commanders 4.5-point favorites at home.
Interesting.
All right, JT, what'd your Vegas cab driver tell you on this one?
I'll tell you what the Vegas cab driver.
Let me hear it, Miggs.
I gotta
Let
hear
me
something.
Right.
Jaden Daniels is back, sure. Bill Krosky looks good. Terry's not playing.
Yeah.
The Bears defense is.
It's good.
It's okay.
good.
I do. If Jalen Johnson, no, he's out for the year, isn't he?
Yeah, Jalen Johnson's out.
That's tough. DJ Moore's my guy, Maryland native. Shout out to DJ Moore.
Go Terps.
Caleb Williams doesn't look horrible. Rome is looking like one of.
Rome's looking good.
How many legs I got on this touchdown parlay? 5.
I think we're at 6. This could be 7.
We're adding another.
You
Actually,
going
This is gonna be the
I
greatest
might-
parlay of all
I
time.
might add.
6-7? What are we at? 6-7 there? I don't know.
I
don't know.
might. I gotta hear the rest of them talk. I may add Rome. I think he scored in every game though, so that does scare me a little bit. But yeah, give me the Bears here, easy.
I'm taking the Bears here also. I like the Bears in this one. I do like the Bears offense right now.
Battle
Talking Jaden versus Caleb.
of 1 and 2.
Yep. I'm taking Caleb.
It is. It is the draft class special here, and I think that's why also the Bears will cover. This is the game where we're getting ahead of Vegas right here. This
Yeah.
is the
They tried to squeak us in with Penix and McCarthy, and it was like,
right. A
Right,
lot of
right.
people are
these
gonna,
are the top dogs.
right. A lot of people are gonna be like, don't overthink this game. This is a game you do think about, and the Bears will cover. It's just simple.
Yeah.
It's simple math. It's easy.
All right,
So this is
PC.
a better quarterback matchup than Drake May versus Rattler? Because that would be the other one from this.
This is better. Better.
I just thought
better
of that.
Yeah,
quarterback
yeah.
matchup.
I was being facetious, Miggs. I was being, I don't even know what that word means. Keep going.
I think you did good. I think that worked.
I used it in the right sentence.
I
I,
think
heard
so,
someone
too.
say it in the TV show.
It works, yeah.
I don't know what it means, though. I,
don't know what it means.
Something. Right.
I think you said it right.
I know. I
Peasy-
probably said it right, but I probably
Peasy
called
also on the
something bad.
Bears, and just for this reason, we can't have another sweep. I'm going Washington.
Fair.
The commies.
I think that this could be a pretty high-scoring game. Last year, we all know what happened when this game occurred. The Tariq Stevenson tipped Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Never forget.
I was in an airport. I saw it
Jeez,
happen.
bro.
Never
Dropped my
forget.
bag.
That's insane.
Said, what?
And I think Jaden Daniels is an elite quarterback. I think the Bears suck. I think the Bears proved it to me last week that they sucked. The Raiders suck. The Bears suck also. That's gambling.
Is that what JT's taxi driver told you?
No,
Okay.
he didn't tell me
I
that.
just want to make sure. I don't know. I wanted
But he
to get
did
all
tell
these
me to take the
combos.
Raiders -4 this week.
Okay, that's fine.
Good
that works.
man.
All right.
I just think the Bears suck. I'll be honest.
Okay. It's easy enough point right there.
That's fair.
That's fair. All right. That's it. All right. Well, that's going to do it for picks. They're in. JT, I want to thank our special guest for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for coming, Miggs.
Hey, man, I had fun.
Seriously,
whenever you guys need me, give me a ring. This is always a great time. I love talking football.
Yeah, man,
it's one of the best pastimes, especially when my team's not doing so well.
Right.
Because I've never been more pumped for NBA season, and that's
sad.
That's rare for me.
Yeah,
I love the NBA.
Right. No, I know, but
not as much as I love football. So it's
right.
very rare that I'm waiting for the NBA to come around.
All right. Well, we want to thank Miggs for coming in today. We want to thank CJ and Peasy for not showing up once again.
CJ, because he didn't send us.
And no picks. Yeah, we're not even thanking CJ this week, right? CJ's out.
You know
and I want to thank.
Real quick, you know what people are saying?
A lot of people are saying
CJ's afraid.
He's afraid of Ashton Jeanty.
He doesn't want to lose that record.
Wow.
He might not show up.
He's
You
scapegoat.
gotta get some sort of penalty.
Doesn't want to put more coins in the
week.
slot machine.
Yeah.
And I do want to thank, by the way, the Cruises of the World and Vegas for letting JT come back home for a little while.
Thanks, Vegas. Thank you so much.
Thanks for hosting our good buddy over there.
I really appreciate that.
That was a great time, man. And I'll tell you, I will be back. I will be back, and hopefully that'll be a great time as well because I freaking love Vegas.
What a 3-week span for this guy.
Right. I mean, Cruises, Vegas. This
I
guy's
know.
I saw him in overalls in Minnesota. Like, this guy's all over the place.
What? Cruise, Minnesota.
And Vegas.
Birthday, cruise,
and
Minnesota, Vegas.
Hey, not one Instagram post on the personal either. You know, I've been flying under the radar.
Yes,
but
you have. Yes, you have. Which scares me even more, ladies and gentlemen. Right.
But we did make a few posts on the JT Art account, which is good for the fellas.
The fellas are fiending for a dump. We need a dump on the personal Instagram.
The JT vacation photo dump. I'm actually excited to see that. Right.
The fellas need one now.
Overalls at a Caribbean island.
Yep. Vikings game.
Vikings.
This guy's having fun.
Somewhere
out
in Vegas. Talking to some crazy cab driver.
I'm just having fun out there.
Picture with the peacock ladies in Vegas.
Right.
That they charge you $1 million.
Yeah.
Right.
That was $100.
That was $100. Right. That was $100. All right. Well, for our special guest, for our traveling Wilbury over here, who's all over the place every single week. Kobe in the back, you never get to see him, just get to hear his voice. Peasy, who just sent us picks, and boo to CJ for missing another week here on the podcast. I Am Radio. This is Radio Jar. We had a nice one this week. The Football Guys podcast for you on the Live at $1 Podcast Network. Like I say to you guys all the time, make sure you are subscribing to the videos on YouTube. Make sure you're subscribing to the audio wherever you get your audio podcast, whether it's Spotify, Apple, wherever it is. We don't care. Make sure you're commenting on everything. Also, whether you like what we said or not like what we said, whether you like us or not, make sure you let us know every single week. And if you like our picks or not, let us know also. And if you want to get the cab driver's phone number, you could personally send a message to JT for any other locks every single week. So for the boys here, we appreciate it. Like always, thanks for watching, listening, and supporting us here at the Live at $1 Podcast Network. We'll see you again next week. This has been the Football Guys Podcast.
Peace.